Now I'd like to tie for you two more of my top fishing flies, and this is in the Caddis category. The hook I have in the vise is a curved scud hook. That's a size 16. I'm going to use olive 70 denier thread. We're going to put a base of thread down. And this first one is going to be a Caddis Pupa. Get rid of that excess. I'm going to take this around the bend slightly. I'm going to start with some olive superfine dubbing. I'm going to use blue winged olive superfine dubbing. That's about a medium shade of olive. Just make a nice tight noodle there. Then we could go ahead and wrap this. Got a slight curve to the body there. We're going to stop that about 1 eye length from the eye of the hook. If you don't have the material for the GSS emerger, this would be the next best thing. Now I'm going to take this Swiss straw, and I have it down to about 1/4 of an inch for this size 16. I'm going to tie this in, and I'm going to tie that just about the bottom part of the slant should be almost to the butt of the body. Just tie that on. Take this, you can fold it over or you can trim it off. I'm going to go ahead and trim this one off. Got a little bit too much on there. I'm just going to fold that over and tie that down. It's okay if the wing is a little bit to the down position. This light cream or light tan Swiss straw is a pretty good match to a Caddis wing. And I cut it that angle on the second. We're going to tie that one in just the same length as the first. And I want to keep that one on the side. I'm going to pull that one just a little bit. There we go. Oh, a little bit more even. There we go. And I'm going to remove this excess. Get that one down nice and close. Tidy up that head there a little bit. Now for the antenna, you want just any kind of flank feather. This is a teal. You can use wood duck. You can use mallard. Any barred flank feather will do, because you're only going to take a couple of the barbels from it. We're going to tie them so they hang past the butt. This one had a nice curve in it. That's fine. And we'll remove that excess. I'm going to take a partridge feather, fold the barbels back, and we're going to tie this in by the tip. And we can get rid of that excess. We're going to go ahead and give this a couple of turns. Just maybe 2. And we can tie that down. There you go. I'm going to remove the excess. And we'll tie the head. Take our whip finish. Tighten that up. Put a little bit of head cement on there. Here we have in my vise a standard dry fly hook. This is a size 16. I'm going to use the same olive thread. And we're going to put a base of thread down to the rear of the hook. The deer hair caddis is just like the elk hair caddis. When I started tying flies, I immediately tried to eliminate as many steps as possible and still catch fish. And this is what I come up with. I have a base of thread down. Now I'm going to take a little bit of olive superfine dubbing, and this is Caddis. This is darker. And we're going to wrap that body. Keep that thread about 1 to 1.5 eye lengths from the eye of the hook. Now for the deer hair, I have a nice coastal deer hair here, and this was actually dyed to be gray or dun colored. This is very nice for caddis. There's a very nice soft hair on this. We cut it off the hide, and then you want to pull out the fuzz and long ones. Put it in our hair stacker. Give it a few taps, and now I'm going to take it out of the hair stacker the way I'm going to tie it on. We want that wing to be just slightly past the body. Just going to hold that there tight. Make a few tight turns right there. Pull all of the tag ends to the top. That rolled there a little bit. Let me give it another one. You pull those tag ends to the top and you wrap right in front of that tag end and right against it, and that will stop the rolling also. Then we simply take our scissors, take a hold of that tag end, and just cut that at the same angle as the wing is going. And now, because the head is usually crowded like that, I don't use the whip finisher on it. I use a half hitch tool, and I just give it double half hitches. 1, 2. Slide it on. Just do that like 3 times. Plug that tight. Get rid of that excess. This is going to give you a nice low profile, especially in calmer water. If you're going to fish deer hair or elk hair caddis in fast water, I suggest that you tie it the traditional way with a hackle through the body. Put a little bit of head cement on the bottom. And here we have another great fly combination. Use the deer hair as your top indicator fly. Tie on 12 inches of tippet and tie your caddis pupa to the tippet, and you're going to take them. Another good combination. And I hope that you learned something from this video. I hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions. And most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.